New at 6, an advocacy group against domestic violence is speaking out after the recent attempted murder of a Woonsocket woman. The Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence says this is the second serious instance of domestic violence reported this year in that city. The executive director tells NBC 10's Temitope Adelea there needs to be more policy changes to reduce the horrendous acts across the state.
Almost a week ago, on July 31st, around 2 in the morning, Woonsocket police responded to a shooting at this home on Fairmont Street. They found 52-year-old Walter Lopez dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head, and his 34-year-old wife who'd been shot in the leg. Her 2 children were in the home at the time.
When we heard this news, we were devastated about the attempted murder in Woonsocket. Are still praying and hopeful that the woman will make a full recovery, and that the children that witnessed this horrendous act are getting the support they need to cope through the trauma that they have lived through.
Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence Executive Director Lisa Rios tells me this is the second fatal domestic violence act to happen in Woonsocket this year. Rios says the state as a whole averages 5 to 7 of these tragic incidents a year. One suggestion she has, strengthening economic support for families.
Which is why our coalition is so active in supporting economic stability for Rhode Islanders. And so that means policies such as increasing the minimum wage, making our schools more effective and safe, affordable housing, to make sure that people have what they need to meet their basic needs.
She adds that women dealing with abuse in their homes are 5 times more likely to be killed with the presence of a firearm.
In order for us to be effective as a coalition and be able to strengthen laws to hold abusive people accountable for their behaviors and to increase victim safety, we need the community members to come out and support our policy initiatives, and they have, and we need that continued support in order to make Rhode Island a place where domestic violence no longer exists.
In Providence, Temitope Adelea, NBC 10 News.